What's up, gang? I hope you enjoy the readings that are coming up right now. They are 2-minute readings just to see what love is looking like in your life for Scorpio season. Happy Scorpio season to my Scorpios and to everybody else who gets to celebrate with the highest, okay? Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the love that you all have shown me. Shout out to my former students. 20 years later, and we still have a tight relationship, and y'all still love me as if I was your sister, mother, auntie, friend for life. I am that. And I love you. Shout out to my best friends who have not left me alone for 1 second. I know you have to kick down a lot of walls to get to me, but I'm grateful. I love y'all, and I hope this resonates. Hopefully I'll see you next week, and if not, November 1st. So Scorpio, it is your season. I'll sing happy birthday to you probably next week or in November. But I wanted to come and tell you what love is going to be doing to you this season. Remember, Scorpio, you have Mercury and Mars and the sun in your sign after a Libra new moon. Let me throw out this gum first of all so that y'all not distracted by that. Y'all can't throw it out right now. But anyway, let's do this 2-minute tarot. What is love going to be doing to Scorpio this season? For Scorpio season. What is love doing to Scorpio for Scorpio season? First card out is the Chariot card. It could be a long distance relationship. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be dealing with somebody who you already had a sexual relationship with. Here we go with the Two of Cups out here. So this is somebody that you already had an intense, I'm going to stop there. Yeah, that's enough cards. Somebody that you could have already had an intense relationship with, or someone that you'll meet at a distance and have an intense relationship with, Scorpio. I feel like this is giving more of revisiting, though, than anything else. It looks like the numbers are so low, I'm getting either that this relationship is just jump starting, or there's a closure that is coming right here. It does show me, though, that there's some distance. It does show me somebody still wants this relationship. And it does show that somebody is coming back for this relationship. Listen, Scorpio, I don't know what you out here doing, baby. But it definitely shows somebody coming back into your life and you possibly allowing that. The Sun card shows that this is the person for you, or this is the person that you have been a little bit sexually connected to, and so maybe lust could be clouding your judgment. And Two of Cups says that there's an understanding that comes with this connection. So Scorpio, in the Bible it says, in all of your getting, like in everything that you get understanding. If you get a new medication, get understanding of the medication. If you get a new piercing, get an understanding of the new piercing. If you get a new woman or a new man, getting understanding of that new woman or new man. So in all your things, get understanding. All I'm saying is, why I'm saying that is because whoever is coming back in your life is asking you for a moment of understanding. They're asking you to understand where they're coming from, or they're asking you to understand the fact that there's a distance. There could be a cultural difference also between you both, or a societal difference between you both. Not sure what that refers to, a societal difference. Oh, like maybe somebody's Republican and you're Democrat, or maybe somebody's black and you're white, or somebody's old and you're young. The fuck if I know. All I know is what I'm getting, Scorpio, is that somebody wants to re-enter and have a conversation. It looks like you could possibly be open to it, and that there's an understanding that happens. I don't know how far the reconciliation wand goes, but I know understanding. What's the outcome of this, Scorpio, since it's their season? Let's look heavily. Remember, we're doing sun and rising signs. What's the outcome for Scorpio on this relationship? What would be the outcome? The Queen of Wands says, oh no, you're not going to believe this. The Queen of Wands says to use your intuition. The Queen of Wands says use your intuition, use discernment with this person. The King of Wands give this energy of we were made for each other over and over again. And then I have the Ace of Cups that says this is the start of a new relationship. So even if it's an old relationship, maybe y'all rectify things or fix things so that it becomes new. Best wishes to you, because 'tis the season for the fuckery. But best wishes, Scorpio. I love you. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Bye. Sagittarius, what is coming for you during Scorpio season? And Sag, you know we always do you right. We know how to party. We know how to set it up for you. I'm not partying this season. I just feel so out of place. I don't even understand that today's date is October 22nd. Doesn't make sense. But Sagittarius, Scorpios know how to do it up for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming your way in love during Scorpio season. And the reason why we're talking about love is, one, we have Mars and Mercury in Scorpio, so the uncovering of truth, going to the deep parts of relationships. And then we just had a new moon in Libra yesterday. So a lot of this is about rebalancing, recalibrating, and finding love for ourselves. Remember, you're reading for your sun and your rising sign, so check those. All right, let's look at Sagittarius. Let me throw this gum out real quick. Hold on. It's really unbecoming of me sitting here chewing gum while I'm talking. My Nana would come out of her grave to get me. Grave. Don't say grave. All right. Speaking of Sagittarius, my godmother's funeral is this Friday, and she's a Sag. And all the cards just fell when I said that. They all fell together now. All right, let's look at Sagittarius. What's coming in love for you, Sag, during Scorpio season? What's happening in love during Scorpio season? All right, the first card that came out is the Nine of Swords. Not looking fun. The next card that came, is the Tower card. Bottom of the deck energy is the Emperor card. Let me tell you, Sagittarius, somebody might try to come in your fold and claim that they have changed, that they're going to do better. They're not. I can promise you that you should not be listening to that. The Emperor card is telling you to stand within your energy. It's the card of Aries, your other fire sign. But it's also the card of, I have made my decision, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sit on it. I'm not moving. I'm not doing nothing. But if you really want to get crunk, you can have these hands. That's the energy that it gives in Sagittarius. Whoever this is that has caused you this energy, this is the Nine of Swords and a Tower card, baby. It could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, or it could be an Aries that you're dealing with, air sign. It could be any sign for all I see. Hold on, let me look. Sorry. Yeah, I got Judgment card coming on the bottom. It could be any sign, but Judgment card refers to a resurrection. Somebody trying to come back around and plead and beg and claim that they're going to change. But Sagittarius, I'm telling you, it shows that they have not. And the cards are telling you to stand your ground. Look, you have the Judgment card here. They're going to be coming to you asking, like, can I get another chance? I promise you I'm changing. I'm doing it. But you know that they haven't changed. So the idea of going back to, y'all know me, I don't like going back. It just, because I know once I've seen you one way, I'll never unsee it. Sagittarius, I need you to see the heartache, the pain, the embarrassment, because that's what I've got on this card right here. The embarrassment and the shame that they have brought you, that this person has brought you. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a sibling. I'm getting like a heavy, I don't know. I get all energies, and it's a family energy, but I get somebody who's family oriented. Masculine energy is what I'm picking up, though, not feminine. And it's like a masculine energy who can say things to rewire your brain, or say things to get inside of your head, and you have to fight against it. You have to almost literally burn the shit down in order to like regroup again. And I don't want you burning anything down. All I'm saying is prison orange is not your color, Sagittarius. So if you are not trying to go back, stop going back. Break the cycle as it is, and allow yourself some space. This person seems to be really good with words. That's why that Nine of Swords was out. And the Judgment card, like, their words are so good that it automatically takes you back in. But I feel like with that Emperor card, you will not be moved, or you're determined not to be moved. One more shuffle to show me the outcome for Sagittarius in this situation, or anything else that you want to tell me about Sag in this situation. All right. All right, Sag. Two cards came out. I told you. Hangman and the Two of Swords. I told you, stand your ground. Stay still, because you don't believe them. And here we are at the bottom of the deck, the Moon card. This could be Cancer, Pisces that you're dealing with, or it could be somebody who is very secretive. They're not giving you the entire truth. And we just had that new moon in Libra that just happened. This could be the unveiling of a truth, or this is somebody that is still hiding parts of the truth. I'm not calling them a liar. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that because they don't expose the whole of the situation, you find yourself stuck, or you find yourself vacillating between, should I believe them or should I not, or should I stay or should I go? I'm telling you, the advice in the deck is for you to stand your ground. Stand strong for Scorpio season now. I don't know what's going to happen during Sag season. I don't even know what's going to happen next week, child. I don't even know how I got to this week. All I'm going to say is trust your instinct. Trust your gut instincts. And if you learn to start actually trusting your gut instinct, things will start to open up for you. When you actually start to follow that first inkling, other little inklings will come a lot faster and show you the truth much easier. I love you, Sag. See you next season. Well, I didn't mean that. I meant see you on my next time. I love you. Bye. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what you got coming on for Scorpio season in the area of love. And the reason why we're focusing on love is because of where the planets are aligning right now with Scorpio. Mars and Mercury are in Scorpio and the Sun, and we just had a Libra new moon just occur. And so a lot of these things are dealing with relationships and truths about relationships or your feelings. And so that's what we're going to dive into. Let's go ahead and take a look. What is Capricorn going to be looking forward to during Scorpio season? One more shuffle. All right, the Tower card did try to fall out, but it did go back in. I was just letting you know. All right, show me what you see for Capricorn. First card out is the Knight of Wands, Temperance card, and then the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Listen, it's the one that pursues you. It's the one that reciprocates. That's the one that you choose. And when I say reciprocate, I don't mean reciprocate as in flirt for flirt, because we are talking about the Knight. If you know anything about the Knight is like a YN. and I'm not, no disrespect to my black young youth. No disrespect. YN is a term, and y'all too fucking sensitive right now. Like when I was growing up, they said a lot worse. I'm talking about my YNs right now. So no disrespect to that. But the Knight being like a YN, it means that they'll come up and approach anything to see if they got it. They'll come up and talk to anything to see if they'll let them in. You know how many times I get approached by young boys every day? And I do mean boys. I don't mean the men now. Y'all know I like younger men. I love to date me a younger man. But I'm not dating a YN. Them the ones who want to fucking eat Doritos for dinner. Although I do that. I don't want no man around me that's doing that. That's a YN. And I'm telling you that, Capricorn, for a reason, because I feel like there's somebody who could be emotionally immature, or romantically immature for that matter, who's going to be coming across for you. And this is another test just to see if you're going to accept that. So I just want you to know that you should have some discernment. It looks like the Ten of Cups is popping up on the bottom and the Ace of Wands back to back, child. I'm just saying, don't mistake lust for love. Don't mistake attention for intention, okay? You're going to have a lot of attention coming around you, or people starting to notice you. But that does not mean that we accept every offering that comes in. And that doesn't mean we turn down every offering either. It means that we have a gift of discernment and we should be using it. Also, I'm going to tell you, Capricorn, during this season, your eating should be a little bit lighter. So I got like no heavy foods, like that mac and cheese, potato salad, steak dinner is not going to be for you during the season. I feel like Spirit is asking you to eat lighter. That would be like a Daniel fast type of thing. Things that grow from the ground, fruits and vegetables and water, or fruits and vegetables and like a lighter juice. I know. Listen, I'm not taking my advice. I'm about to make me some coquito real soon. I'm going to Whole Foods to see if the eggnog is out, baby. So this ain't advice for Scorpio. This is advice for Capricorn. Spirit wants you to eat lighter. And I'm thinking the reason why you're eating lighter is because energetically you need to make better decisions. And heavy food or trashy food or junk food is not helping your brain to make the best decisions for you, okay? Can I see the outcome for Capricorn in this season with Scorpio? I mean, in Scorpio season with this relationship that could be walking towards them, or that they need to use discernment with? I like how I be asking questions as if y'all gonna answer it, child. All right, cool. Why is everybody getting these cards? I don't know what's happening. You have the Nine of Wands, you have the Moon card, and the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. I already said this, and I'm going to tell you again. Please use discernment. The Moon card means a liar, liar, pants on fire. The Nine of Wands means you need to be a little bit more guarded. You need to have discernment. You need to have your walls up, because somebody's trying to get through with a bunch of lies. Somebody's going to get you with lust. Somebody's going to be like, I like the way you move. I like the way them gray daddy shorts look on you. I like the way, well, we can't say sundresses because that's over. I like the way your titties sitting up high. Somebody's going to flatter you in a sexual manner. Look at all them wands right there. Somebody's going to flatter you, but I'm telling you that they're hiding something. It could be a Pisces or Cancer. Just popped up on this card, Pisces and Cancer, not Scorpio. Although I did see the death card for Scorpio. So I'm going to tell you now, just use discernment. It's not that you can't play the field. It's not that somebody can't change when they realize they're dealing with a real one. It's just that you need to use discernment before opening yourself too vulnerably to someone. I love you. Bye. Your 2-minute tarot for Scorpio season. I'm going to look in here and see what's happening in your love life, because we're in Scorpio season. We just had a Libra new moon. So we're talking about relationships, and right now Scorpio has Mars and Mercury and the sun in their sign. And so some things are going to be illuminated as far as our thoughts on relationships. So I'm going to look and see what's coming towards you, what you're dealing with, and the outcome as well. Love you. Let's go Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius during Scorpio season in matters of love? I do have a funeral to tend to this weekend. So I won't be around. That's why I'm trying to do this reading. But next week, I'm hoping I'll be back. And if not, definitely by the first week in November, I will be back. Okay? Thank y'all for your patience. All right, let's take a look. What's going on with Aquarius's love life? I hope y'all not dealing with a Scorpio. Everybody's getting the same cards. You gotta be shitting me today. It's not a repeat read, y'all. I'm shuffling. It's just what's happening. All right, so we have the Chariot card, which, I mean, what? Scorpio got the Chariot card. I think Sagittarius got the Chariot card. The Wands came out already, like the same cards. But anyway, you have the Ace of Wands here. And then the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, which is also you, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus on that card. So let me tell you what I'm getting for your love life. Long distance relationship could be possible. It could be possible that you and your person are going to go and take a trip together and like kind of get your groove on. You know, I don't know, baby. I'm not getting my groove on right now, so I don't even know what to tell you. Let me stop. It's like riding a bike, baby. You never forget. Anyway, I'm getting that. I'm also getting somebody purchase a new vehicle. You could be going with a loved one to go and purchase a new vehicle, a new set of wheels. Somebody saying, you know what, let me bless you, let me help you out. Somebody could be helping you with a car payment that I see that you're going to be making. It looks like, I don't want to say you're exchanging sex for that. I'm not calling nobody a prostitute or a pimp out in these pieces. However, I am getting this energy of somebody saying, oh, okay, I got you on this because you did this. So if you're looking at a new card, this is the time. Can I get a couple of more cards with this? I need a little bit more on this. I do have, I'm very spirit guided right now, like Aquarius. Like you're not just falling for anything. You're actually listening. You could be listening to podcasts, or you could be reading memes that help you understand that people are liars, or people are going to lie to you, or people are trying to hoodwink you and stuff. You could be listening to that because I get that you're building yourself back up as well, in a proper direction, Aquarius. Why the same? I'm not joking. The same card. Scorpio had the Emperor card. There's the Four of Wands. Aquarius, I am getting this idea that you are ready to make house a home, though. Everything is telling me, like, look, I don't care what's happening. I'm ready for my man. I'm ready for my woman. But I have to be honest, Aquarius, I don't see it during Scorpio season. Like that, somebody be landed. Not saying that you won't have somebody around like a situationship, but I don't have a relationship. And my goal is to get us away from situationships. You have a lot of people giving you mad advice on everything on this planet. Let me give you one. Situationships are only going to take you to a hole of lust, or put you in a place of confusion. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let's aim for relationships if you want. Like if you were like me, I was like, shit, I don't want to date nobody for real. I'm cool where I'm at. But if you're changing and you say, you know what, I don't want that anymore, don't want that anymore. Let me see the what else is happening with this with Aquarius. Anything, is there an outcome? Is there anything else Aquarius should be looking for then during Scorpio season? Here we go again. Why is everybody getting this card? Everyone's got the Emperor card. The Emperor card is saying stand your ground, but be firm in your decision making. You have the Two of Wands and the Justice card out here. Some of you are thinking of going to law school. Some of you may be thinking of representing somebody legally, or getting your like ability to marry somebody. I have that coming out here. I feel like some of you are going to be backing off of a parent or a parental unit. Almost like you were telling them, somebody, that, okay, they need to do more or do less or whatever, and now they're finally listening, so you're going to start to back off. It's like a safe space for you and somebody who you are no longer with. Like a coming together, a meeting of minds, Aquarius, is what I'm getting. During Scorpio season, there's going to be a meeting of minds or an agreement. Something that says, you know what? You're right. We need to just do it this way. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm going to look at that right now. How long is that going to last for, Aquarius? Is this a long-lasting, permanent solution? I love it. I have the Hierophant card. It does work out in your favor. If you're trying to resolve something with somebody, and I have the Strength card coming out here saying you've been working on this for a while, you're trying to resolve something, Aquarius, the resolution does come with you kind of conceding and saying, you know what, let's just get on the same page. I don't give a fuck who's wrong or right. I just want us to be a unit. Congrats, Aquarius. I love you with the love of God. I wish this was more for you, but this is enough for right now. And I will be back next week to tell you if something's better, or the week after. Bye. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Happy Scorpio season to you, or happy sister Scorpio season to you. It's good to see you. We have Neptune that is now back into Pisces. Your own ruler is back with you in retrograde, but still with you, which could be good or bad, depending on your dream world and what you're trying to go back to. But for today, we're going to be looking at your love life. We are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio loves the deep. And with Mars and Mercury in Scorpio sector, along with the sun, we're looking at revealing truths about relationships and how we really feel. Doing this as a quickie, a 2-minute tarot, seeing that I have a funeral to attend this weekend. I'm not sure my space of next week, so the week after, November, I will absolutely be back. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's go to Pisces and see what Pisces has to look forward to in love during Scorpio season. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That came out fast. The 8 of Swords. What's wrong, booby? The Sun card. Okay. What's the story y'all trying to paint here for me? And then 10 of Wands. Let me tell you something. What's your name? Pisces. I do get this idea of you being spotlighted at work. Although you may not give yourself the praise that you need. It's not even, when I say work, guys, that does not mean just your place of employment. The spotlight can be coming through whatever you are also working on. So let's say you're in the process of writing a book. That's not your place of employment, but you could be spotlighted for something. A lot of you Pisces, I'm getting writing energy for some reason. That's why I brought up this book. I feel like you're supposed to be writing something, and even if you don't have it completed, a blurb of what you're writing put out there could make a world of difference. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Like if you just posted a paragraph or one poem or a few lines, people will start to pay attention to you and who you are in your creativity or who you are in your craft. I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but this is what you're giving me. Either you're going to be writing about love and its ebbs and flows, or you're putting out like quotes on these love. I don't know. I'm getting the signal that some of you Pisces have thought about posting like love quotes or certain sayings or affirmations, whatever, on social media. It is going to catch the attention of people. It is going to make you quite popular. If that's what you were thinking of, I would suggest, as the 10 of Wands is giving it, for you to grind and put your face in there. However, what I am seeing is this 8 of Swords here saying that you are a little bit reluctant to do so. Either you're just not publicly infatuated with humans, and so when everybody gives you that attention, it actually... Thank you, skateboarder. The fuck? I'm sorry, y'all. My energy is... I did all of my breath work and everything before this, so I shouldn't feel agitated. I'm not agitated. I'm getting this idea that you want to post it, you want to put it out there, you want people to see it, but you feel like it's not good enough or it's not fixed, so you want to know what people are thinking about you. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to worry about that. Your insecurities are for naught. What you need to do is focus on the actual assignment, and look at that Sun card shining right there for you to tell you it's okay. Now, if we're talking about matters of love, what once was gloom and doom should be coming back to life real soon. And it looks like you using work as a way to move yourself from doom. And again, work does not have to mean out of the home. Work can actually mean you're keeping yourself busy. It's something that you are investing in to produce an outcome. You're doing that so that there are no more arguments, or so that there is no more tension in the home, or wherever y'all are. But as long as there's no more tension, I feel like you're trying to get creative. I just want to reiterate that this is your time to put out whatever it is that you're waiting on, Pisces. Can I see the outcome for Pisces through all of this? This was supposed to be a love reading, but Pisces, I guess you decided you want to talk about your shit. Here's the outcome. We went from the Eight of Swords on the last part to the Nine of Swords. You actually graduate to the Nine of Swords, so you don't take my advice. You actually feel a lot more timid and a lot more fearful and a lot more frustrated once you start to put your actions out. I do have the Knight of Pentacles, though, and the King of Cups coming here. I just want you to know that. Again, put your shit out there and stop worrying. Spotlights. People enjoy what you're writing. People want to talk to you about the writing. People want you to put an inscription. People will ask you, can I put this inscription here? Maybe you want to make like tattoo sayings or saying brief enough for somebody to have it tatted. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like your mind is expanding to different ideas and you're just not putting it out there. Baby, go ahead and handle that business. You don't have to tell everybody about it. It looks like King of Cups is something that you have kept to yourself because you really enjoy it. And you don't want people shitting on your shit. What does Erykah Badu say? I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. We understand that. Pisces. No more sensitivity. Put it out there. That's your love reading. Bye. Hey Aries, how are you? It's good to see you guys. We're talking about Scorpio season. We're talking about actually love during Scorpio season. Of course, your ruling planet Mars is also with his other child, Scorpio. So yes, Mars is in Scorpio, and so is Mercury in Scorpio right now, and the Sun. And we just had a Libra new moon, so Libra, your twin sign. So we're actually going to be talking about truth about romance or matters of the heart. I'm just looking to see what's coming to you in love during Scorpio season. If I don't see anything come up for love, I'll just tell you what I see, child. Sorry, y'all. Forgive my down mood. I'm not down. I'm actually pretty decent. I'm just trying to get this done, okay? Because I won't see you probably until the first week in November, depending on how this funeral goes and how I feel after, okay? So let's get this party started. What's coming for Aries during Scorpio season in love? All right. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Three of Swords. And I have the Queen of Pentacles. All I'm going to say is, like, don't let old shit or old thoughts or old habits, old rituals, old transgressions disturb what is coming towards you. I do see the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why everybody's getting the same card, but I have to give it to y'all as it comes out. There's the Chariot card. I feel like a lot of you might be dealing with long-distance relationships or someone at a distance, or you could be deciding to take a trip. I'm going to tell you right now, if y'all do decide to take a trip, I do see an argument or two or a few popping up, or just like it's a disagreement because it appears that people are still learning one another. So there's a disagreement that comes up during this trip, but looks like all ends well with this Queen of Pentacles sitting right here. I do feel like somebody's holding back a little bit of the words that they want to say for the sake of peace. So Aries, if you're doing that in your relationship, I will tell you that you are going to regret it. It is best that you go ahead straight up and speak what is. I'm telling you, holding back for the sake of peace or holding back so that you don't ruffle somebody's feathers, it's only going to damage your own nervous system. It's only going to take you out of alignment because you should not feel so nervous that you can't say what you want to the people who claim they love you or care for you or will be around you. I'm not saying that you have to be rude, but you should be able to address things without an issue. So just be mindful of that. I did see the Wheel of Fortune coming out. I do have the Sun card also peeking at the bottom of this deck. I'm telling you, Aries, I just feel like life is becoming a new for you. Like good things are starting to come for you. Can I see the outcome of this situation? Speaking of Aries, what is the outcome on this? Ooh, nice. Lovely. Listen, I am getting this idea that somebody is holding back. I have to say that again. Somebody is absolutely holding back. But you have numbers 1, 2, and 3 coming out here. The Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, card number 2, and the Three of Cups. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be steps with this relationship. That's why you have these synchronous consecutive numbers, 1, 2, and 3, because it's going to be steps. Don't rush a damn thing. Take your time. 1, 2, and 3 are, sorry, y'all, something is biting my ass up in this car. It's around, like, my ankles, so I'm, like, scratching my legs. It is crazy. I feel like this is going to be baby steps. I feel like we're not going to put the carriage before the cart. the carriage before the horse. We're actually going to do these things in the right timing. We're not rushing any relationships or situationships. We're actually going to spend time trying to get to know somebody, because first we start off with the little minor basic things like, what do you do, how do you do that, but then you got to graduate to the next section, which is the high priestess, which is, how do you act when things don't go your way? What is your demeanor when you're offended? How are you in public versus in private? What are your worship rituals or habits? What's your prayer life like? How many people are you really seeing? Because that's the high priestess. It means that they will tell you one thing, but your discernment has to lead you to more. And then look at the end result, the Three of Cups coming out there. There's a celebrate good times. Come on. I feel like you will be celebrating. I got the Two of Cups coming here on the bottom too. I'm telling you, Aries, I feel like something good is really popping up in your sector. If you are not seeing anybody and you're like, okay, that ain't for me, I'm so sorry. I don't have it here for you. This is if you are seeing somebody. Actually, let me look at that. If Aries is not seeing anybody right now, they're single dingle and ready to mingle. Is there anybody coming their way? I do feel like there is, because that Two of Cups sitting on the bottom says that there is a chance for somebody to march your way. You're a little picky, Aries. I'm going to tell you that. You're a little picky. You're picky to you, but to everybody else, we feel that you choose gutter. We choose that you choose low-hanging fruit. We feel that you could do better. But for you, you are picky. Do you, baby. Don't listen to everybody else. Is there anybody walking to my single people during Scorpio season? High Priestess coming out again. That's not really somebody walking. No. That's why the High Priestess is out. Because you need to use some fucking discernment, Aries. I ain't mean to curse at you. But with this High Priestess coming out and this little thief right here, it's saying, baby, I told you, you typically choose low-hanging fruit. They don't want that for you anymore. You're not choosing any more low-hanging fruit. You need to have a little bit more discernment. You need to rack your brain a little bit more. You have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords standing out here. I'm going to tell you right now, well, we missed everything but the 8. But what I am going to say is discernment is the name of this game. You're going to have to slow down and watch people's words and the things that they say. All of those swords out there means you fall easily for words. And I'm shocked with you, Aries, because you are a fire sign. You're all about action. So I want you to get back into that and watch somebody's actions. Actions will speak louder. You don't need closure. Your actions have showed you. Me, when I'm done with somebody, I just block them. I don't have to talk. I don't have to beg. I don't do anything. I'm just going to block you. And the reason why I'm going to block you is because I don't want to have a conversation. And Aries, you need to block out the ones who have no potential with you. You need to block out the ones that you know are not for real. Flattery does not get people everywhere. Stop letting them get everywhere with flattery. I love you. Watch the actions of the people coming towards you. Bye. Taurus, you are in your twin sister season. Happy birthday to the Scorpios, okay? Because, whatever happens to them affects you too, so get with it. Anyway, Taurus, we're talking about love and your relationship with love. We just had a Libra new moon last night. The Empress card also just tried to fall out for you. Also, we're under the Scorpio season. So the sun is in Scorpio, Mars is in Scorpio, Mercury is in Scorpio. So a lot of revelations about romance, and not just romance, relationships, love, and our identities with love. So I'm just going to look and see about what kind of love is coming to you during Scorpio season. And if not, and whatever you love, we're going to look at that. No, whatever comes out is what we're going to find. I ain't got time to be coming for what you love, child. Anyways, let's get this party started. Excuse my energy if it seems down. I'm not down at all. Just trying to get things done, right? Amen? All right. That was the sun card that tried to pop out for you just now. Let's go. What's coming for love for Taurus during Scorpio season? Thank you. First card coming out is the... Oh, you couldn't even see that because of the light, the glare. First card coming out is the Two of Wands. Might be educationally related. The Ten of Pentacles is out here. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, which is now coming out for many people. I am going to say this. It looks like you may be trying to decide on educational realms or other endeavors. It doesn't have to be education. It could be anything that's going to allow you to make money. I was reading this book and it was talking about that wisdom and the pursuit of education for the sake of wisdom about something is how we achieve our highest, if that makes sense to you. Like the pursuit of knowledge. But right now, yours is like it's not just knowledge, it's also some spiritual and materialistic acquirements. You could be looking at investing or how to invest, or you could be looking into real estate the way that I'm looking at this. Taurus, you could be looking at ways to set your parents up very nicely, because when we look at the Ten of Pentacles, we're talking about long money, baby. We're talking about legacy. And I feel like that could be coming up for you. Lots of prayers going up on your end, Taurus. Like, everybody's praying, of course, obviously. But I mean, as far as your finances are going, and how to better your finances, I feel like you're in the journey of seeking that. You also could be dealing with some ancestral energy. Dealing with that, we have the Judgment card out here. So it could be ancestral energy, or a home that belonged to your ancestors, or a creditor that knew your ancestors. Something about old lineage is coming back into your fold. And it could be the fact that they owned and owned and owned, and now you're trying to own and trying to get in that realm. I did not see anything coming up for love. Let's just be clear. Unless your love is for money. Now, if your love is for money, then we just did that. Or for a grandparent, then we just did that. Now, let's look at the outcome for Taurus on this. What do we see for Taurus in this situation? You're not going to believe this shit. Two of Wands again. So you're still going to be contemplating. I have the Four of Pentacles this time. As if you're starting to say, you know what, let me hold on to my money and let me make sure, like, this is going to be the right investment. And baby, let's clock the T on this one. Everybody ready? Clock them fingernails. Let's go. I couldn't even do it right because I'm so low energy. Not low vibrational, just low on energy. King of Pentacles. You worrying about the money to do something that you're going to have the money to do? Where they do that at? 6, 7. I'm going to... My kids got me saying 6, 7 for every fucking thing. I'm going to tell you now, Taurus. It's going to happen, Captain. It's going to happen. You're looking pretty damn good during Scorpio season. I'm not saying that you're getting the actual funds during Scorpio season. I'm saying you're making the decision during Scorpio season to pursue what this is that you love. This is an investment into real estate, or this is a way to grow your money. You are absolutely making the decision during Scorpio season to go there. And the King of Pentacles came as your outcome, as part of your outcome, which says that if you were worried about money coming your way, you should not. 6 of Wands on the bottom, to the card of victory. Congratulations, Taurus. I love to see it. Let me know if you have a space for me to stay tonight. Bye. All right, Gemini, how you doing today? Good to see you. Forgive my energy if it seems low. It's not. I'm just trying to get this done. We have your ruling planet in Scorpio right now, in Scorpio season. So this is going to be very important for you, Geminis, about speaking truth about love and relationships and getting to the heart of certain matters. There could be some reconciliations coming up for you, Gemini, but what I am seeing more is a blossoming of love, or an advancement of love coming for you. But that's what we're going to read about today and see how that's going to look. So show me what's coming for love during Scorpio season for our Geminis. One more shuffle for them. I am doing this because I'm going to her funeral this weekend. So I won't be around this weekend, or maybe even next week, depending on how that goes. But I will absolutely see you guys, of course, at the start of November. Give me 1 second. These kids coming, child. I can't be having them seeing what I'm doing. They nosy as shit. Nosy as hell. So we don't. I have my students that are trying to like walk by, but we don't tell them everything that we do. Well, they're not even my students. They're the students who come in the daytime. But they don't even know everything that I do. All right, let's go. Child, it's a whole flock of them, too. All right, let's get to... Gemini. That's another thing, too, Gemini. You don't have to tell everybody your next right move. Everybody don't need to know everything. The less accessible you are, the better. All right, let's go. What's up for Gemini in love during Scorpio season? King of Swords, the Empress card, and why is everybody getting the same card? Man, it's not me. No, it's not. All right. We have the King of Swords. Can you see at the bottom of the deck? It's the Sun card. We have the Empress card and then the Sun card. What I am seeing is truth comes out. It looks like there's progression in a love relationship. Like there's an understanding that begins to come when truth comes out. If you know anything about the King of Swords, he absolutely gets to the bottom of shit. He did not come here to play with no damn body. He's absolutely going to get to the bottom of what's going on, why is it happening, and what needs to be done about it in the future. Always going to be the case with the king. But the thing is, the king doesn't always show his hand. Very Scorpio-like. Where Scorpio always wants to be in your business, or Scorpio will always expect the truth from you, but they're not willing to give up their truths. Look at the Ace of Swords coming right here on the next page. The Ace of Swords. I said on the next page. On the next card is the Ace of Swords. So you are seeking truth from somebody, and I do feel like truth does come out, and it comes with a little bit of drama, like somebody feeling uncomfortable with revelations. But that discomfort leads to absolute comfort in relationship with the Empress card coming out here. You may hear a revelation of truth this week, and it could be about you. It could be about the lack of patience or about the fact that you hide things, Gemini, because I have the Four of Pentacles coming out here for you. So you could hear somebody saying, well, you keep secrets too, or you're quite manipulative, or saying somebody exposing some kind. Look at the sun just making all these colors on my face, child. It's the sun. Nothing I can do about this glowy, beautiful chocolate skin. Y'all see how black people glow? We just, baby, the sun just, look at that. The sun just be like, I love her, I love her, I love her. Wherever she is, I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. I will follow her. All right, anyway, enough about my skin. I just don't like that discoloration coming up here. Sun, come on. Damn. Sun card. Oh, speaking of the sun. You have the sun card coming out here, so all will end well. No matter what color it looks like, it is still going to be there. No matter what y'all had to go through to get there, it will be there. I feel like comfortability is coming for you, Gemini. I feel like somebody's ready to reveal their truth for you. It might be a little bit uncomfortable for them or discomforting for them. However, in this situation, I do feel like the truth shall set someone free. Can I see the outcome? I know I saw one that said the sun card and everything, but can I get a bigger, broader view of what that outcome might look like for Gemini? All right. Okay, card number 1 and 2 popped out. Love it. We have the Page of Wands coming out here. We have the Page of Cups out here, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Mad sex. Mad sex. Lots of sex. Lots of whoopee. Could be children coming on as a result of that too. Also have the Three of Wands coming out here. You and your partner could be thinking of taking a trip together too. Going somewhere, doing something together. I definitely see, Gemini, that you are the emotionally mature one. You may not be mature, but you are the emotionally mature one in the relationship. Like, you're able to communicate. You're able to open yourself up to having a conversation. But are you able to open yourself up to listening to what your partner is saying? Because although it shows that you have emotional maturity, there is an immaturity with those pages that says you might not be willing to listen as much as you speak. I'm just giving that to you, Gemini. I'm just a messenger. Please don't hunt me down. But it looks like all looks well in your love life, boo. Enjoy it. I'm out. Bye. Hello, water signs, a birthday season. So say happy birthday to the Scorpios out there. One of your most compatible signs. Although I disagree. I think that Scorpio is much more compatible with earth signs. However, we love us a water sign. So no diss to y'all, no shade. Hey y'all, how you doing? We're going to be talking about love right now, and love commitment starts on love. Reason being is because of what's happening planetarily. I've already spoken about this. I'm so tired of repeating it. And plus, I'll be in New York all weekend dealing with funeral stuff. So I won't be here the rest of this week, or possibly even next week, depending on how that goes. So we're going to get this out the way. 2 minutes on your love reading. If I don't see anything pop up for love, then we will go straight into whatever does come out. But true to Cancer, look at the card that popped out. There's the Queen of Cups. That's your very card right there. This is love during Scorpio season. What is love bringing to you during Scorpio season? I do see Queen of Cups here. There's a feeling for somebody out here. I have the Three of Swords, the card of heartbreak, and the final card I have the Eight of Wands. Something is happening quickly, either to resolve a heartbreak. I don't know if it's a resolution. I do have conversation. Anytime we have the Eight of Wands, that means messages are happening quickly. The Three of Swords is the card of communication. There could have been no communication, and now communication is starting to open up. I feel like Cancer, there's a lot of love happening here, and it could be just like conflicting messages. I have the Two of Cups on the bottom. So, again, I see a resolution happening here. It could be a fire sign. I have fire, air, and water out here. Fire, air, and water. Almost all of the signs out here to say that there is a resolution that is happening, or there's a coming together that is happening. I'm getting Leo energy as well, like heavy Leo, heavy air sign, water sign energy, whatever that is. But it looks like there's a resolution that comes, or there's a meeting of the minds during Scorpio season. I hope this is not you having to repeat something, or this is not you having to allow somebody back in just for the same things to happen. Hopefully this is either to bring awareness to something that you have not stated, or it's a plan to resolve and to walk away from whatever the situation is. I'm going to look more into it right now. Yes. I'm not getting bad vibes from your reading, though. Even though I saw the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords is just indicating that there needs to be a conversation due to disappointment. But I'm not getting like that this is a negative situation. I'm just getting possibly misunderstanding or miscommunication. What's the outcome of this situation for Cancer? For my Cancers that are single, if you were looking for new love, there is somebody around. I'm not sure, though, if this is your person, because it does show a lot of heartbreak. And I want to say this to you, for my singles, it shows that you would be happy to jump to somebody, to my singles. But look at this. Look at that Seven of Swords coming right there on the bottom. And the card behind it, the Four of Swords. If Cancer, if you have been thinking that somebody, this could be somebody who is cycling back to you. Could be a Cancer. Could be a sign that has a lot of air sign in their chart. But somebody is manipulative. Somebody's telling you something that you really want to hear. And you know that it's not the truth. I'm not giving no more to that. If somebody's telling you something that you know is not the truth, or you know you just want to hear it, but it is not suitable for you, then what are you doing? I don't have time for this. Let me see the outcome. I would never have my daughter out here with these boys like this. I don't even believe this shit. Sorry, y'all. I'm observing something. And there's no way that I would ever allow my daughters to be out here with boys like this and having these boys have them out here like this. This guy is grabbing all over this girl, got her on top of a car, a teenage girl, got her on top of a vehicle, dry humping her in public. I wish the fuck, and I would turn the camera, y'all, but I ain't gonna get in trouble for, filming minors. Well, they're not minors at my school. They're a little adultish, 19 and up. However, anyway, let me keep it moving. Cancer, what's the outcome of your situation? Not my monkey, not my show. Let me mind my business. Go with what I know. What's Cancer's outcome on this relationship? Something gets fixed. Something's coming back together. I have the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups out here. Something you have finally made a decision on to go ahead and fix it. If this is a long distance relationship, it's going to be fixed. I have the Chariot card and I have the Ten of Cups. If it's a long distance relationship, it's going to be fixed. If this is a local relationship, it's going to smithereens. It is over. It is done. Take that as you want. Long distance can be another country away, another city, another state, whatever you consider long distance is you. Local, you already know what that means. And look at what local gives. It gives the Seven of Swords, which I already told you is the card of manipulation. Somebody's lying to you. And the Tower card. Somebody gonna dump your ass like a bad habit. Sorry, Cancer. Somebody's walking all the way away from you. If it's a local person, they're not staying. They're not sticking around. They're liars. But a long distance, I don't know what y'all going through. Somebody is trying to fix something. Even if it's not long distance, I feel like a trip, a vacation is going to fix some things for you guys. Pregnancy, I have pregnancy coming up for Cancer. Y'all could be going and go half on a baby. Y'all could be so in love. Y'all about to create another one. I do have the Four of Wands out here, Cancer. I have the card of engagement. That conversation must be a good conversation for y'all to end up in engagement, y'all. Okay, again, for my single people, you got to just be a little bit more cautious and mindful that you're not listening to what you want to hear, because somebody is absolutely lying to you and somebody's playing you for the fool. I love you. Gotta go. Bye. What's up? Let's go ahead and get to your reading for Scorpio season. Your cousin, your fellow fixed sign Scorpio, is having a birthday as of today. And we're going to read about love and love relationships and the truth about love because we have Mercury and Mars in Scorpio. We just had a Libra new moon. Venus was in Libra. When I'm telling you, this is the time to get things straight about love. Leo, what I did get earlier, what I almost started with your sign by accident, earlier was that you're going to have to let sleeping dogs lie, baby. You're going to have to let it be what it is. You keep going back and forth. It's driving me nuts on my reading. I don't even want to read about that today. So if Leo is dealing with an old situation, I do not want to read on that. I'm not going to read on that. I'm telling you that right now, Leo. I'm tired of it. I know I'm in a funk, so just deal with me for right now. But I'm not reading on old situations. Let me see new love or anything coming into Leo's life. New love coming into Leo. Anything new coming into Leo during Scorpio season? I have the Two of Swords and the... Oh, hell no. Ain't nothing new coming in. You need to get rid of this old shit. I done told your ass, Leo. I have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know what those are? These cards are talking about a conversation that is manipulation but will lead to rejection. I think you are tired of it, Leo, and I'm here for it. Like, you just asked somebody to tell you one damn truth, and they did not. Somebody is not telling you the truth. Somebody is absolutely lying to you. And at first, you were thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe that's that. And then as you started going back and forth between your head, you realize she a motherfucking lie. He a motherfucking lie. They liars, pants on fire. Like, people will tell you things just to soothe you over, but it doesn't last. Their real true colors start to come out. And here's the Four of Cups you rejecting that old love. And I'm thankful because I told you I wasn't reading about no old love shit no more. I see the Five of Wands coming out here. Drama due to it. You probably cursed this person, slam out. You probably went the hell off on them. It could be a no contact situation that I'm seeing right here. However, I'm telling you, this person's coming right back in your fold. You could dump them all they want, or you want. But until you're really done with the situation, you're not done with the situation. Even though you might have dumped them, you could have, I don't get that you blocked them. You could just stop talking to them, but this person is coming right back. Got King of Cups energy right there. If you know anything about King of Cups, that's Scorpio energy. It's kind of hard for Scorpio to let people go until they finally let people go. Once a Scorpio finally decides to let somebody go, they are gone forever. And I do feel like, Leo, you kind of like that this person comes back in and out. That's why that King of Cups is popping out. You like that they keep coming back because it tells you that you have power, or it tells you that you have a hold on them, or that they can't, you know, let you go or whatever. You seem to get a thrill out of that. I was going to say something else, but who am I to give that advice because it didn't come out in the car, so why am I saying it? Can I see the outcome of this situation? Like, Leo really likes the attention of this person, although I don't get that you really want to be back with them because you know they're a bona fide liar. I really do get liar. But what's Leo's thoughts on, I mean, what's the outcome for Leo and said person? I'm telling y'all, all my life, I would never have my daughter out here like this. This boy is out here dry humping this girl right on top of a car, and her stupid ass is letting him. And I'm telling y'all right now, if I ever caught my daughters like that, I'd give everybody permission to beat her ass. I feel like I should go over there and say some shit. Anyway, Leon, what's the outcome? Card number 1, King of Pentacles. Okay. Holding on to something, as I told you, Sharon. Knight of Swords, I told you. And the Ace of Swords on the bottom. You're going to have to keep going to this person for the truth. They're never going to be truthful to you. They may win you over with some cash or some money. It looks like somebody might be able to help you out a little bit financially, materialistically. They help you get into something, or they help you acquire something. But this is not somebody that you want to be back with. For my people who are looking for a new relationship, you got to be very mindful of liars or manipulators or people just trying to gaslight you or tell you what you want to hear. You really do. It's saying to practice that. That's it. That's all I got. I'm just trying to hold on to see if there's anything else, but that's it. It looks like during Scorpio season, you're just looking for truth. You're looking for somebody who's just going to be straight up and down, fucking honest. Oh, and Leo, you're also looking for somebody who is motivated to actually do something about something, specifically about their health, too. I don't know, child. I love you. Bye. All right, Virgo, now that the loudest truck on the planet has finally passed us, let's get to your reading for Scorpio season. What love Or what in love are you looking forward to during Scorpio season? If you catch me looking up, I'm just eyeballing the young people out here. They're like 19 and up, but this boy is really dry humping this girl on top of a car, and she's just sitting here giggling and letting him, and I could never. I would, oh my gosh, I would choke the hell out of my daughter if ever. Parents, y'all really got to instill some things into your children. I did some crazy stuff as a teenager because nobody instilled it in me, but I damn sure made sure to instill it in my daughters. No. Anyway, let's go ahead, Virgo. Let me mind my business. Not my monkey, not my show. Let me go to what I know. Virgo, what is Virgo looking forward to during Scorpio season? In the area of love, your ruling planet Mercury is sitting over with us right now, Virgo. And yes, Mercury is with the Scorpios right now. So truth, the investigation of truth, the acquirement of truth is important. It matters of the heart. Virgo. I have the Tower card. Damn. I have the Four of Cups and I have the Six of Swords. Ew, what the fuck? For some of you Virgos, I feel like shit about to hit the real fan. Too much truth. There might be a revelation, Virgo, that you just were not ready for. Tower card, Four of Cups, rejection, Six of Swords. Somebody trying to go away. Somebody's trying to take a trip away. Somebody's like, this was too much for me. And then the next bottom of the deck card that I get is the Temperance card, almost as if you are going to have to heal during the season. I don't know if somebody's been hiding something from you. For some of you Virgos, it's not for all, of course. But I do feel like there's going to be some rocky moments in your love relationship due to discussion. So you might, during Scorpio season, want to keep those conversations. I low power mode, child. Keep the conversations easy, not avoid them, because we're not avoiding shit. This is Mars and Mercury are in Scorpio. We're going to go straight forward up front about what we feel. But I do have that Tower moment saying that shit gonna hit the fan or things go a little bit awry due to a conversation that comes up. What's the outcome for Virgo on this? Page of Cups. Nice. Seeking new ways of love. I love it. Page of Cups, the Empress card. It's almost as if your partner hears you. This isn't bad at all, Virgo. I love this for you. It's like you manifest somebody who is emotionally compatible with you. Even if it's somebody you've been with for like 15 years and they never have been, you're manifesting some emotional compatibility. Could come in the form of children. It could be because of children. That could be why. It could be because of pregnancy. But I am getting that somebody finally bends the knee and says, okay, whatever you want. And you kind of like it like that. That Magician card out there, that's the card of Virgo right there. Virgo, you have a lot of power right now with Mercury and Scorpio. Speak it as if it is. Say exactly what it is you want. You should not be tiptoeing or egg-shelling or egg crawling around anyone. Say it. They actually, it looks like a changed behavior comes because of your thoughts, your prayers, your words, whatever it is that you're doing to manifest. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Cups. Somebody heard you, and you're allowed to feel safe and free. I do have to say, though, I did see 3 cards of pregnancy pop out. So if you don't plan on having babies, but if you plan on having babies, get to humping, baby. This is the swing. I love you guys. Goodbye. I know I'll just be ending it. Bye. Libra loves, how are you? Again, it's good to see you. It is Scorpio season now, so thank you for your uneventful, very eventful season. Yeah, I said it right. Uneventful, eventful season. It's awful like last year, but okay. I still love my Libras. Y'all gave us a new moon that is about to rock everybody's boat and matters of the heart, and so that's what I'm going to talk about today. How you feeling about love? What's happening for your love life during Scorpio season? Let's take a look. One more shuffle for Libras, please. I am doing this quickly because I have to go and prepare things for my godmother's funeral this weekend. And I don't know how I'm going to feel after, so I will see y'all. I know I will see y'all the 1st of November. But until then, we'll do what we can. Let's go ahead and see what Libra's love life is looking like during Scorpio season. If nothing comes out for love, then we'll move on to whatever does come out. All right. I have the Judgment card. I have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like, I don't get heavily that this is love, but I am going to say this. I feel like you get what you want from somebody. I feel like you're able to make that happen during Scorpio season. It may not be a love relationship, though. It looks like you get more materialistic things, or you get things that you are asking for, but you don't. I don't want to say, but you don't get the relationship. I am saying that I don't see a relationship blossoming as a result of it. I just see a lot of materialistic gain, or I see certain needs being met. So maybe like y'all take a day excursion together, or maybe somebody's paying for your nails, or maybe y'all get to go to dinner, or maybe you get a new pair of glasses or a game system. Whatever the shit is that you're looking for, you get that. But I don't get that you win somebody completely. The only person I have coming out here for you is the Knight of Pentacles. And if you know anything about a knight, I've told people it's like a YN. Like they're there for now, but they're not for long. You know, they're there for a good time, not a long time. The YNs are the ones who wants to eat Doritos for fucking dinner. And although I love that at times, that's not going to work all the time. And I feel like you know this too, Libra, whoever this is that you're barking through. This is for my Libras who are single or not in a committed relationship right here. For those of you in a committed relationship, I do feel like coming together with your partner in a business venture is going to allow things to glow up. If you have somebody that you're already with, you've been seeing this person, and you have trust in them that they won't screw you over, there is a business venture that you both should be looking into, or there's some venture that you'll benefit from by having both of you in it together. Like somebody's the beauty and somebody's the brains, or somebody's the brains and somebody's the muscle. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like it's a great partnership to make things happen. And I feel like it's something that you had already visited before, like it's a juncture or a venture you've already thought about, but you may not have had the manpower to actually pull it off, and now you do. And this is the route you should be taking. Joining together with your partner now. Again, for those of you who are single, you know, I already gave you that reading. You win the stuff, but you don't win the person. They'll give you the stuff, but the person is not there forever. Let me see the outcome of this situationship, relationship, all of it, for both entities. For my single people, I have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. I already told you this. You're going to be waiting. They're not coming around. The Four of Swords, you do know the truth. You know that this person is not going to come around for you. And you're just going to be waiting for the breadcrumbs. Or you'll just be waiting for them to give you the materialistic goods. But I don't see anybody coming around who's going to be forever. What about my people who are in the relationship? For relationship people, ooh, Knight of Swords. And the Fool card. Look at y'all traveling. Did we say that already? I think we said that already for the people who are in a committed relationship for you guys, Libras. I feel like there's a trip coming up. This trip is going to be very well for you too if you're in a committed relationship. Because it's the Fool card and the Knight of Swords. It means that somebody's willing to just jump in and go. Like y'all going on an excursion. Like y'all like, you know what? Let's go on a trip together and get lost together and figure it out together. It's like a bonding moment. It'll bring you to much closer together. So I don't know how you feel about that, Libra. I know I'm not big on going some fucking place I don't know where I'm going, or doing what I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like you're willing to take the risk on this person, or you're willing to take the adventure for what it is, because this is your person, this is your partner. Y'all willing to go into together. Travel. I feel like your business could be overseas. I'm not making that up. I feel like, or if it's not overseas, I feel like your business that you two could do together is in another place. I love y'all. Happy Scorpio season.